Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage. Who once worked with Cirque Du Soleil has worked with every single circus he's ever worked for. He is so incredible in his own mind. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Put your hands together. Thank you. Put your... oh, stand up. No, just kidding. Put your hands together for Mr. Stefan Haves. Yay! Yeah! Come on, gotta hear you. Come on, gotta hear you. I gotta hear you. Grr. Yeah. Oh, wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was... Hello, how are you? I'm fine. Hello, how are you? Hello, we were very, very kind and courteous with that O and ooh. My name is Stefan Haves, and I'm here to not talk about connection, but I'm here to connect. We can talk about empathy, but I'm here to actually go through an experiment of empathy. Empathy and connection. This is what we talk about over and over again, but what I just did, thank you, sir. Okay. Say it again.
Oh,
How are
you?
Yes, okay, so what just happened there, you guys? Vulnerability. I made a mistake. Things went bad for me, okay? So if I make myself vulnerable, then empathy happens. This gorgeous gentleman helped me out, okay? So, circus. This is what I do, is circus. I've worked with the biggest company in the world, Cirque Du Soleil, and I've worked in my own little shows too. I'm a storyteller. That's what I do. I tell stories. It doesn't matter if it's with 5,000 people in an arena, or if it's 100 people, or if it's you folks. I wouldn't call myself a teacher. I'm learning from you. I'm learning from you right now, and I'm asking you to join me in an experiment. And this experiment has to do with this culture, who you are, and how you can make yourself more global. To begin with, I'd like to talk a little bit about the things. I've been in India. This is my second trip here. And I first want to say how extraordinarily touched I am by how important family is to you. That is something, when I see that, it makes me sad about my own life, because I am in a fractured country that has not been around, that has actually pulverized the family structures. So, you folks are incredibly lucky to have this support system in your life. And I wish I did. However, because of the trauma in my life, I ran away to the circus, found other orphans in the circus, and we created our own family based on art. Okay? So you don't have to feel sorry for me, because we're all survivors in our own way, and we all have our own stories. But let me just say, your attention and tradition for family is awesome, and I applaud you on that. What it does is it brings number 2 into focus, which is education. You care about the mind. You care about learning. You care about finding the latest thing and really, really, and your family, those guys over there, support you in that. So this culture loves knowledge, and I am jealous of you for that, because I come from a country where education is actually de-emphasized so we can get presidents like we have right now. So, and that's actually a truth. So, family supports education, which supports hard work, really hard work. Do you guys, who works hard here? Raise your hand. No, wait a minute. So, whoa. Guys, just to let you know, this is not a screen. This is not a TV. If you don't raise your hand, I see you're not raising your hand. Sorry. And for you people to say, oh, who works hard here? Oh, no, I am not going to raise my hand to tell the world that I work hard. Shame on you. Shame on you for being selfish with what you do incredibly well. You're being selfish with your participation, you're being selfish with your art, and you're being selfish with your spirit. So, as a result of that, I'm going to ask again, who in this room works hard? Raise your hand. That's right. I'm in India, people. Give yourselves a hand. Yeah, I'm in India. So I use this term, shy is selfish, because I really believe that when you are shy to me, the gentleman who's talking to you, you are actually withholding your spirit, your enthusiasm, but you're saying, oh, I'm shy, I'm indifferential to you because you are a stranger. Well, you're going to have to stop that, because I want to work with equals. I want to hear your ideas. And I don't want to hear your ideas that are formed, completely perfect, that have been studied. I want to hear your ideas that are flawed. I chase failure. I work with clowns. I chase failure. I work with clowns. If you are too afraid to make a mistake, the problem is not you being shy. The problem is you being afraid of shame, of public shame. And that's a concept in your brain that needs to be vanquished, okay? What are the consequences for making a mistake? Oh, wouldn't it be cool if we painted this red instead of orange? Wouldn't that be cool? What's the consequence of that? No, we want it orange. Am I going to survive? Yeah, that's the worst that can happen. A boss told me, no, we like it orange. Okay. I'm not my ideas. I am me with my family and the things I love and doing my art. And I have an idea, but this is my idea and this is me. So this is my idea and that can go away. But you know what's going to happen? Another idea will come in. And if someone tells me, which never happens, you be quiet, you have too many ideas. Okay, now I can structure myself. But when you construct a scenario that makes you a narcissist with an inferiority complex, that's a problem. You are not the piece of icky that the world revolves around. Everybody is very, very busy, and you are not that important. So de-emphasize your importance, people. De-emphasize your importance and realize that, oh, this is an idea at my work right now. Put it in perspective, or else you're being selfish. Shy equals selfish. So we all have an instrument, And today that instrument might be, I'm wrapping up right now, that instrument might be your phone. But I think it's a performer's instrument, which is body, voice, speech, and imagination. Okay, these things, body, voice, speech, and imagination. Imagination is the part of the brain that we tend to use, okay? That's what and we were all perfect at using these things before puberty. And when we became 11, 12, 13, 14, we weren't as perfect at these things. So I'm going to ask you, because I'm down to my wire here, everybody, I'm going to actually do a little exercise with you guys on body, voice, speech, and imagination. So I want everyone to stand up. Stand up. Good. Thank you. And everybody put both hands in the air. Good. Both hands in the air. And start wiggling your fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Fingers, fingers, fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Those darn kooky fingers. Good. And all of a sudden, they go open and close, and it's like it's stars in the sky. Oh my goodness. Look at the stars in the sky. And then what happens to stars in the sky is they start going down towards the horizon. And you bring it on down. And then the stars look at themselves, and they look at their neighbor, and they look at themselves, and they look up in the sky, and then they go up, and then they go up, but they don't usually, but I want them to go up, and they go up to there. Okay, good. And now, drop there, drop there, drop there. Okay, good. Now, that's the body. Now, voice. Everyone go, hum, na. Oh, okay, now we're going to do it, and we're going to take that lungs, fill that lungs. We're going to fill the lungs, and we're going to see how long it goes for. Ready? And. Okay, good. And now everybody repeat after me. Bada gada. Bada gada, bada gada, bada gada. Noodle poodle. Noodle poodle, noodle poodle, noodle poodle. Giggle gaggle. Giggle gaggle, giggle gaggle, giggle gaggle. Doggy woggy. Doggy woggy, doggy woggy, doggy woggy. Peachy weechy. Peachy weechy, peachy weechy, peachy weechy. Blah. Blah blee. Blah blee blay. Blah blee blay, blah blah blue. And everyone can sit down and give yourselves a hand. Very good. So, just to let you know, you are in closing, your family gives you success in your education, and you work very hard. But I leave you with one word: balance. If you only work from here up, and I have a whole body, and I have a heart, and I have intuition, then I guarantee if you want to do work outside the box, if you want innovation, you must include your entire instrument. Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, I think another big round of applause for Stefan.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah! Boom! Why not? Jeez. When you applaud me, you're applauding yourself. You're saying, I have enthusiasm in life. I believe in me. I believe in me. Thank you.
Thanks so much. So, we don't have time for questions, but I think it's been so fantastic. If anybody wants to ask something crazy, and then we will have to close because we need to close the conference at the unconference, but I want to take the opportunity for anyone who may want to ask a question to Stefan.
I have the microphone, so if someone would like to ask me. You want to know the meaning? Okay, go to blah.com. Yeah, you go to blah.com. Yes, sir.
What's this? What's the source of your enthusiasm? What makes you so enthusiastic?
You do. You do, my friend. Because you are standing and you are actually taking a moment to say, I am important enough in a big group to ask a question. So the reason I don't care that what's wrong with me is the camera is on you and I am being of service. And if I'm of service, I'm not nervous. Okay? Yes. All right.
Thanks.
Anybody else? Anybody else? Did you have something to say? Yes. Stand up, handsome.
When you're doing a circus and you're putting together a circus company, what are the things that you look at your people, the clowns?
I work with clowns. So that's what, well, okay, now clowns are important. They hate clowns in the United States. They like them more here. But they hate clowns because of Stephen King and all kinds of stuff. Oh gosh, they hate them. But the clown is actually the mortal. It is actually the person who is attempting to do this. You all became clowns when you stood up and gone, okay, if we put a camera on you, we would have loved your behavior, your enthusiasm. See, we were all perfect clowns before puberty. And now we spend the rest of our lives trying to heal from a time of a lot of humiliation. Okay? Anything else? Anybody else? Boom. What do you have to say, sir?
Nothing.
There's one more here.
Perfect. Okay.
One more hand is up.
He did say something. He said nothing. Okay, good.
All your performances are in a Latino-sounding language, and you go across the world with all your performances with the same language.
That's a good, okay, here's the deal. The reason I do physical theater is because it is universal. Butta gutta, I want to know what butta gutta means. It doesn't matter. It does not matter because do you see how important my body is in what I say? What I communicate, in a way, I don't care if you understand my words. I want you to feel, I want you to kick into intuition and feel something. And I can do that anywhere in the world. Okay? So thank you for that. Okay. Okay, thank you. Thanks, guys.